My husband's request about our horse caught me completely off guard. I never imagined that a simple day on our quiet farm would turn into something that would shake me to my very core. My husband and I have always shared a deep love for animals, especially our horse, Thunder, who's been part of our little family for years. There's something so peaceful about the way he moves, the way he listens, and how he seems to understand us without a single word. But one afternoon that peace shattered. It started with a strange look in my husband's eyes, a spark of excitement I hadn't seen before, like he was onto something huge. He came to me with what he called a brilliant idea, something he wanted us to do together with Thunder. At first, I smiled, thinking it was just another one of his fun farm video plans. But as he explained, my stomach dropped. He wasn't joking. He wanted me to let Thunder put his big thing in me. I froze. What, our horse? That massive part of him? My heart started racing. Was he serious? I love him. I trust him. But even love has limits, especially when something feels so wrong. He softened his voice and said, "Just trust me. It'll be incredible." But that excitement in his eyes scared me more than anything. Thunder stood quietly nearby, completely unaware of the tension building between us. Yet even he seemed to sense something was off. His ears flicked back. His tail twitched. I looked from my husband to the camera he'd already set up. One question kept echoing in my mind. Am I about to cross a line I can never come back from? He was calmly adjusting the angles, talking about lighting, and how natural it would look. He acted like this was totally normal. But inside, my chest tightened. Like my body was warning me before life he was the dreamer, always pushing for exciting new ideas. I was the one keeping things grounded. But this time his idea went too far. It wasn't really about the horse or even the video. It was about how far he was willing to push, just to get attention online. He kept saying, "This will blow up. No one's ever done anything like this." I started wondering if this was about sharing a farm moment, or just chasing views. Thunder shifted nervously beside me, picking up on my energy. "What exactly do you want me to do?" I finally asked, my voice steady but quiet. He smiled like everything was fine. "Nothing crazy. Just be natural with Thunder. Your bond will shine on camera." But there was a pause in his voice, a hesitation that didn't match his confidence. The camera was already rolling. The lights were on. And suddenly, it didn't feel like just another video. It felt dangerous. I glanced at Thunder again, calm on the outside, but his eyes were wide, ears pinned back. He knew something wasn't right. And so did I. "Why are you being so vague?" I asked. All he said was, "Trust me." Those 2 words used to comfort me. Now they felt like pressure. He walked back to the tripod, adjusting it again, completely focused on the perfect shot. The barn was silent except for Thunder's soft hoof steps and the camera's faint hum. The air felt thick, like something big was about to break. I ran my hand along Thunder's neck to ground myself. This horse wasn't just an animal. He was family. He'd been there through everything. And now he was caught in the middle of my husband's obsession. "Come stand right here," he said gently, just like we talked about. We hadn't talked about anything specific. My legs moved on autopilot as I stepped closer. Thunder shifted again, restless. "Tell me again what we're doing," I pressed. He just repeated, "Trust me." I looked at him, really looked, and saw something I couldn't name. Obsession, control. There was a part of me that wanted to go along, to believe in him like always. But he wasn't listening to me anymore. He was too caught up in creating something shocking for the internet. Thunder snorted and bumped me gently. I stumbled, catching myself on the stall door. My heart pounded. The tension was unbearable. That's when I heard it, a soft click from the camera. He had gone live. Without telling me, my stomach dropped, no warning, no chance to say no. The red light wasn't just recording anymore. It was broadcasting. "We're live?" I said, my voice sharp. He didn't even look up. "It's fine. Just keep going. You're doing great." "No," I said louder. "You went live without asking me." Finally, he met my eyes. And I saw the truth. This wasn't an accident. He did it on purpose. He knew I wouldn't agree, so he forced my hand with an audience. "I needed it to feel real," he said casually. "People love authenticity." Authenticity? This was my life, not content. Strangers were watching me unravel in real time. My phone started buzzing. Friends, family, asking if I was okay. The comments were flooding in, some confused, some concerned. They could feel the tension. I felt exposed, betrayed. Thunder paced nervously, feeding off my panic. "I didn't agree to this," I said, stepping back. "You crossed a line." He tried to brush it off. "It's just a few minutes, come on." But it wasn't just a few minutes. It was trust-breaking right in front of thousands. I walked straight to the camera and turned it off. The screen went black. Stream ended. Silence. "What are you doing?" he asked, stunned. "No," I replied, voice shaking but firm. "What are you doing? You used our life like a script." He shrugged. "I thought you'd go with it. You were emotional. It was real." "It wasn't yours to share." He went quiet. Maybe it finally hit him. I turned to Thunder, unclipped his halter, and let him out to the pasture. As I did, I noticed something in his saddlebag, an envelope I hadn't seen before. I opened it. A note in my husband's handwriting. "I know you saw the messages. I couldn't let them go public. This video was the distraction." My hands shook. Messages. What was he hiding? This wasn't just about the horse or going viral. There was something much bigger. I turned to him. "What does this mean?" He sighed, looking defeated. "It's not what you think. I was trying to protect you." He hesitated. "There's something I've been keeping from you. Something that could ruin us." The truth poured out that night. It wasn't about the horse at all. He'd been hiding financial troubles, debts that threatened the farm. The shocking video idea was a desperate attempt to go viral and make quick money to save us. He thought if he pushed far enough, the views would pay off. I was heartbroken, not just by the secret, but by how far he'd gone without talking to me. We took a break, needed space away from cameras and pressure. In the weeks that followed, we talked, really talked. We faced the problems together, found real solutions, and slowly rebuilt trust. Thunder stayed our quiet rock through it all. The video was never uploaded. In the end, it taught us both a hard lesson. No amount of views or likes is worth sacrificing the people you love. The most important stories aren't the ones we share online. They're the ones we keep between us.